Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Vivek Pressures. So hi guys, doing today for you guys are feeling very much good. So guys, today I'm back with another reaction and I'm gonna be reacting to Charlie Kirk and Vivek review the real reason people stay poor. Whoa. This seems like a very interesting and controversial topic, so I can't wait to see what Charlie Kirk has to say. Come on, guys, let's go right into it.
Hi, my name's Erin. I'm a really big fan and I'm really excited to see both of you. I'm a little stressed because I feel like I could ask about, gun violence, I could ask about anti-Semitism on campus, but I feel like with an opportunity like this, I would really appreciate some personal advice. I'm here at the University of Pittsburgh as a social work major and I'm really passionate about it. I really just want to get your advice moving forward for myself. There's some obvious things I think you can think that would conflict for me as an aspiring social worker.
What would conflict?
I don't know how to say it properly.
I think I can help. The social work industry is very much about a perspective generally of that people in poverty are there permanently and not trying to break people out of poverty into the middle class or higher levels.
Right.
They view poverty not as a series of choices, but as a station in life that is immovable largely.
Right.
Is that fair to say?
That is fair to say. That's why my personal focus is on the children in underprivileged communities, because I personally feel like they don't choose to be put in that position. But I'm having a little bit of a difficult time empathizing with the older generation of underprivileged, and not in every community, but I don't know how to not sound bad. I know you are great at not sounding bad when you say stuff, but I don't want to say something that'll get me in trouble.
Well, here's one way to look at it. And Charlie, that was helpful, actually. The Great Society from Lyndon Johnson. It was a series of policies that were designed to help underprivileged communities.
Right.
They hurt the very people they were supposed to help.
How?
Well, the reality is it created dependence on government. So you have a lot of single mothers, for example, that are paid more money not to have a man in the house than to have a man in the house because of the way the math of these aid programs
What do
work.
you mean?
Well, often the way the math of the aid is calculated is if you have an earning husband in the household, that actually causes you to disqualify for forms of federal aid that were designed to help you.
Right.
But actually, the best way to get kids in your own household ahead is in a two-parent household, because if you're raised in a two-parent household, you're less likely to end up in jail, less likely to end up in poverty, more likely to graduate from high school. So one of the ways that, if you're asking for advice, I would say for the people around you, even who might lean left, you can recognize their intentions come from a good place.
Absolutely.
But the policies of their leaders have actually betrayed the very people they were supposed to help. And you can let them know, because I believe this is genuinely true. Our conservative movement, we care about lifting people up from poverty. We just care about actually doing it rather than talking about it. That's what I would say.
The other thing I'll say is that we as conservatives believe that if you're in poverty, it's largely because of values, not because of lack of stuff.
Like what values?
Not saving money. Spending all of your money in your paycheck as you get it, for example. Abandoning your spouse after impregnating them. Not spending all of your money on alcohol and drugs and instead opening a 401k. So values are the #1 predictor of entering the middle class. And there's a great book called Life at the Bottom. You should read it, by Theodore Dalrymple, who is a social worker in the United Kingdom. It's called Life at the Bottom, where he got into social work because he wanted to help people, and he realized it was not a lack of stuff. It wasn't lack of housing, lack of food stamps. It was that their value system was one that kept them poor. So yeah, really quick, then I want to get to the next question.
I'm just struggling because in all of my social work classes right now, they're talking about all of those things. And
they're wrong.
so what do? I'm trying to learn about what I want to do.
I think you need to stay in social work because you're called to do it, but there's an amazing amount of literature from Thomas Sowell to Shelby Steele to Theodore Dalrymple that get down to actual root causes of poverty, which is not lack of stuff, but is worldview. And I think that'd be super helpful.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
My God, jeez, I'm speechless because this is so. Okay, I'm finding words. Like, honestly speaking, what he said is not lies. It's not like you're not having houses. It's not like you're not having it's not like you're not having house, not like you're not having food. It's just value of things, like how you value things. Like he said, you spend your money on drugs. Like when you get a paycheck, you don't save. I can understand that someone can get a paycheck and still not be able to save, because the honest truth is just that a lot of things have come to like take that money away. But if you really do want to save, I feel like you would like take that money out, like just take the money out and keep it somewhere. It's not going to leave except it's a emergency case or something like that. Like, and he said the other guy on white, I don't know his name, he said something that really struck me. He said someone that comes from a home where the two spouse are in there are likely to not end in poverty, are likely to graduate from high school, are likely to be in the middle class. But when one person is taking the home, whether the mother or the father, they are likely to not graduate, they are likely to not be in the middle class. And even if they are going to become rich, I'm not saying they're not going to become rich. What I mean is, he's trying to say that because of okay, probably not just one child, maybe the woman has like 7 kids, and then the spouse, they separated, they divorced. He doesn't want to pay money and everything, and then she needs a lot of money. If she's not a rich person and she doesn't get money from the divorce, she needs a lot of money to like train the 7 kids, and that's going to be a burden on the first child and probably the second child, because they all want the kids to be a graduate. And when they do, like, I don't know. I don't really know if what I'm saying is gonna make sense to you guys, but I do understand what he means, and it doesn't still mean that a single mom or a single dad cannot train their kids and they become great in life. No, don't get me wrong, but I understand exactly where he's coming from and what make people be poor. It's not like like they don't have what to make them rich, but circumstances and how the value of things. Oh my god, I don't know what to say anymore, but I totally understand where they are coming from, and I totally love the fact that she really wants to help the society come out from poverty, and she wants to know the right way to do it without causing any issues, and the right way to go to the government, because they are all social workers, and they've realized that it's not even about the government money. Like they said in the video, it's not about housing, it's not about food stamps. It's just situations that make them poor. Like they cannot just get rich because probably they don't save, or they spend money on drugs, or probably the problems they go through are literally the thing that is taking their money. Maybe they are sick or something. I don't know if you get what I mean. So guys, honestly speaking, this video was very educative to me. I don't know about you guys. So let's see on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now. Bye.